Welcome back to the Pioneer Sports Report. I'm Jordan Hahn alongside us Courtney Ryan. We just got done interviewing Sports Information Director Danny Campbell, and now we are joined by senior linebacker Jesse Lindemulder and junior quarterback Nick Anderson. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
A tough loss against Wheaton on Saturday puts your guys' record at 2-1 overall. What are your thoughts about that game, and what are your thoughts on the offense after that game?
Well, you got to give a lot of credit to Wheaton. They're a great football team, and I think they're ranked like 7th in the nation or something like that. But we played a tough game, and I think the offense, we could have done a little bit better on third down conversions and tried to keep the ball in our hands a little bit more for the second half of the game.
Well, just to start out, Nick, for you, you guys mostly did a running game last year. How do you like throwing compared to running?
Well, like for myself personally?
Yeah,
or?
For yourself personally. And then for the team.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's kind of 50-50 right now, run pass. And we balance it out pretty good. But for me, running the ball, I like it because I came from a quarterback running offense in high school. And it's something I'm used to. So it's nothing really changed for me, and I like doing it. So.
You guys are both in leadership roles right now. What does it take, Jesse, to be a team leader?
I think, especially in football, you have to lead by example. You can't give up on any plays. You have to show up to meetings, show up to practice, show up to lifts, and just finish everything. And really, especially for the freshmen, just lead by example. And
you've been a four-year player. You're a captain of the team this year. Would you say a lot of the younger freshmen, sophomores, they look up to you in your leadership role? Yeah, I'd say,
all the seniors are captains this year, and all the freshmen look up to us. So whether it's for school, for anything outside football or within football, they come to us with questions and everything like that.
So if they slack during workouts, how do you push everyone to work hard every day?
Usually that's Coach Wagner that does that. But if you just kind of get on them a little bit, don't be mean to them, but let them know that you're there. So.
Do you guys feel a little bit more confident this year with the team that you guys have?
Yeah, I do. I think this year more than any year that I've been here, we have an actual team. Our offense, defense, and special teams are really playing together. So I think, this is my last year, so hopefully this is the year, but I think we really have a chance this year to make it to the playoffs and hopefully the Stag Bowl.
And you guys open up conference play this upcoming Saturday against UW-La Crosse. How do you think you will compare to the rest of the conference this season?
I think our conference is really good. We have one of the better conferences in the nation, and La Crosse will be a good test for us to start off our conference play and go 1-0 in the conference. So.
What are your team goals?
Win a championship here.
Is this a top team right now in the WIAC for 2011? You guys believe?
Yeah, I think that we could definitely win conference this year. So. And I think we're going to start it this week. So,
what are some ways you guys can accomplish that goal?
Well, I think the biggest thing is taking each week at a time and going 1-0 each week. You can't really look at it too far ahead because you get kind of sidetracked, but you really got to focus on your next opponent and make that one count.
This past game, Wheaton, there was a lot of yellow flags, so there was a lot of aggression out there. How did your coach do with that, and how did you guys as players react? It looked really aggressive the whole game. So.
Yeah, well, anytime you get two teams playing against each other, and both of us played, very hard, you're going to get stuff after the whistle. But after the game, we were all, we shook their hands, and it's nothing bad. So, and coaches reacted to it good. They know how it is. They've all played. So.
Does it give you more adrenaline when you're out there?
Yeah, I'd say
it does,
especially for us on defense. So.
How do you guys set up your team before each game? You play. And I know 2 weeks ago you guys played Stevens Point. They were 23rd in the country, and then you play Wheaton, who's ranked 6th, 7th in the country, and then now you're going to be opening up WIAC play coming up this Saturday. How do you guys set up your team before each game? What's being said in the locker room before kickoff?
We got the music going really loud, so we're all kind of getting pumped up right before the game.
What kind of music though? Country, hip hop?
It's a lot of rap.
What pumps you up?
Hip hop and rap right now, yeah.
What else do you guys talk in locker room? Do a little pep talk?
Yeah, Coach Emmendorfer comes in and gives a pep talk right before we go out. But before then, most of the guys are really focused on their playbooks and trying to get their last-minute notes in their head and stuff right before kickoff.
For both of you, you guys can both answer this. What is your biggest challenge, and what do you do to manage that challenge?
I'd say for me, for all 4 years, it's just, and there's a lot of stuff to remember every single week for each different team. So just really getting in the playbook and knowing that. And the way I kind of get over that is I have a little notebook that I keep all my notes in. I just look over it every day, and then it all just comes naturally on Saturday. So.
I'd say same with Jesse. I'm just studying up scouting reports and really watching film and breaking down the other team helps me out the most, and keeping drives alive.
When you say drives alive, what do you mean by that?
Just converting on third down. I know our percentage last week wasn't the greatest, and that's something I try to improve every week, keeping drives alive.
How do you guys feel about your whole team has the whole Go Live theme? Does that pump you guys up also, or I mean, how do you feel about?
You can talk about that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see people supporting us in the stands, and Tommy Magna, the guy who created Go Live, I know he really likes seeing people wear that. So I mean, yeah, it's nice to see people supporting us.
So how your fans kind of pump you guys up too?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what is that like coming out before each game? Having the crowd kind of breathing on your back. Does that kind of get you guys going a little bit, more before each game?
I like big crowds, playing in front of a lot of people. It definitely helps out. I think it helps out the defense more than the offense on when the other team is on third down.
Yeah.
It gets real loud and kind of hard for the other team to communicate. But I think we have one of the better fan bases in the WIAC, and it's really nice to see.
It's been about 20 years going back to that Stevens Point game since you guys have beaten Stevens Point. What was that moment like, and how were you able to be successful against them 2 weeks ago?
That was just a great feeling, especially for Coach Emmendorf, who's been here, and I know was wanting to beat them so bad, and to finally give them that. But yeah, I think one of the reasons we looked at our playbooks, we just did our job and didn't really worry about what they were doing too much. Just did our game plan and came out on top.
That's what you guys are hoping for this weekend against the Cross?
Absolutely.
Are you guys doing anything special to get pumped for this game? I mean, how do you guys come back from a loss?
I know on the defensive side, we approach everything, whether it's a loss or a win, the same way. Our defense is playing good. We're doing our job. We played well last week as well as the offense. We just had a couple of things that didn't go our way in that game. So we're not going to change too much. Just get ready for lacrosse.
All right. Well, we wish you guys the best of luck this weekend, and we thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll have your highlights of this week's soccer and tell you about the upcoming events. Stay tuned.